Welcome to Tarkov, and to absolutely no one's surprise, we start off today's journey absolutely broke. Having only about 150,000 rubles in my stash, we're not gonna be able to do anything until I get rubles in the first place, which brings us to the smugglers camp in Shoreline. A great place to find technical supplies for rubles, somewhere that used to be a lot better when the hideout didn't require found in raid items, but it's still good enough and frankly one of the only places I can survive to actually make rubles. Heading out to the extract, we had to run all the way to past the Lighthouse because I forgot to bring rubles as I usually do to take the car extract. I also forgot to mention that there is currently no audio to this gameplay because I forgot to select the right input for the audio. Luckily this is only for these first two raids, this being the second one, so our next raids from here on will actually have audio. I actually just lied to you. It's actually 3 raids that had no audio, but this one is practically not a raid as I died instantly off spawn. This is the profile of the player I died to, and I'm gonna let you make the assumption as to if he's cheating or not. Those are some kind of crazy stats, but he could just be goated at the game. It's time to get started with today's adventure, heading into streets of Tarkov. Alright, I gotta get myself to the tar bank building, but with this spawn, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna make it there before I die, to be honest with you. I'm practically on the other side of the map, so we gotta... Is someone already here? Is that a player? The hell is task balancing part 1? What? Okay. Never mind, it was a scav. Bet. Well, I did not even know I had that quest, but apparently I do. And apparently it's done, so I'll take it. Ooh, okay. That's a player. And I'm dead. This ended up not being a player, but instead a sniper scav, ruining our first raid. And even with those 2 money runs earlier, I only had enough rubles for 1 more kit, the current kit we have on. Luckily we got a better spawn though, spawning us pretty much right next to the tar bank, where we'd be able to finally get some rubles. I mean, I have seen what's in here, so it's not gonna be a surprise, but it should be roughly 100k rubles, which is pretty nice for a key that only costs 40k. Yeah, this place definitely isn't, you know, a one-hit wonder, I guess you could say, you know, somewhere you would only hit and then that's your entire raid done. But they've buffed it enough to the point where it is a nice addition. Definitely is a nice addition. If you're gonna be doing a loot run and you're gonna pass this, you may as well hit it in the process. 6k, 11k, 12k, 88, 55, 6k, 12k, and 60 bucks. Bet. That is not bad at all. 186k rubles from a key that cost, well, it costed me 35k. I actually got it for a little bit cheaper than normal. But I mean, normal it's only like 45k, so the discount wasn't that much. But that is not bad at all. What is bad is my FPS in streets, but I mean, what can I do about that, you know? Alright, so what do we do now? Like I said, I can't just hit that and leave it. I mean, it's okay, but it's not great. I do have a bag, so I can loot up. But what do I loot up? We'll just do a normal loot run. I mean, the money is in our pouch, so if we die, we still get to keep something. It's not gonna be great, but yeah. If only they added some sort of bank that it was like really hard to get the key off, which would obviously make it really expensive. But if they had some sort of bank where you could do some like crazy heist and get like 1,000,000 rubles out of it, that would be so fun. That would be amazing. It'd be so contested, sure, but like it'd be sick. I think they should do something like that. Kind of like years ago, if you played GTA 5 online, they had that one bank heist that you did with 4 people, where you would go to like the main central bank in the main city. And they gave you like, I don't know, 500, 600k, which you could split between everyone. That stuff was so fun. I think they could do stuff like that in Tarkov. I mean, I don't want to like ruin the economy or anything, right? But like, I mean, to be honest, it's already ruined. The economy of Tarkov is absolutely demolished. So realistically, what would it change? Once we were finally done looting up, we could now head over to the Sewer River Extract with our first successful raid. There is someone in the building right next to me. I'm so dead. Oh, Jesus Christ, don't do that. I'm just gonna extract that. I'm gonna get a heart attack. Oh, what is this game? It's a horror game. It's genuinely a horror game. What the hell was that? Heading into our second raid of the day, the goal was obviously going to be the exact same thing, but Streets of Tarkov isn't the most survivable map for a player that isn't the best at the game. You end up dealing with a lot of situations just like this, where you get killed straight off spawn. Losing yet again another kit, I just about had enough rubles to afford another one. Usually I'm fine with the cycle of getting rubles, then losing it all in kits, and then getting rubles again, but it's been like that for the entire wipe, and frankly I'm sick of it, so I was really hoping that this raid would go well, and we were able to pull something crazy off. That is absolutely nasty. That is crazy. What? That is genuinely the nastiest shot I've ever done in the entirety of my playthrough of this game. What? I was on single fire, and I shot one single bullet, and he's dead. What? Nah, I'm getting reported. I'm getting banned. This is my last video. This is like genuinely my last video. There's just no way I'm not getting banned after that. Like, hello? What do you have? Do you have a 20-round mag in that? He doesn't even have a mag in his gun. What? Well, I guess it was a one-shot battle for both of us, not just me. Bro has so many mags, but not a single one in the actual gun. That is so dumb. Well, I'm sorry for that very short fight. He probably didn't even see me on his screen, but GG's. That guy's dead. What the hell is going on? What is going... There's another one. Do I lie down? Do I lie down right here and peek? Or is that suicide? I think that's suicide. I'm so dead. I don't know where he is. Yeah, I killed his friend. But there's still him to deal with. Maybe right here? Wait. Oh, this will work. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna hold this angle. Unless he comes and rails me from behind, then GG. I waited for a long time for no one to ever show up. I knew this guy had a friend, and I knew he went into the bushes to the right of me, and I didn't want to push a bush, and he didn't want to push a man lying on the ground. Eventually it got too long though, and we simply just had to move. He's gonna be sneaking up behind me, bro. I can smell it, like I just know it. I just know it. I don't know what to do. I can stay laying there forever, but if he's just gonna slow walk up behind me, I just die. Surely he knows I'm in here, right? Let's pop a painkiller. Oh. Is that him? What is going on? What is going on? And where the hell did this guy go? Like, what? There's just no way. I don't know. I'm gonna get shot in the head. I don't even want to loot that body anymore, to be honest. I'd rather just not deal with this and just let him have the body back. Cause bro went into the bushes and he never came out. And I don't like that. Honestly, what are my extracts? Oh, they're trash. Yeah, I found him. That's where he went. That is honestly just so sad though, like, because I'm just dead here. I mean, there's so many of them. Honestly, like, aim labs is free. You know, I'm not a person to have great aim. Generally, my aim is pretty bad, but theirs was worse. And to me, that's crazy because I shouldn't have won that in any way, shape, or form. You know, I'm not the type of person who's used to winning fights. I usually lose most of my fights. You know, I have 200k rubles in my stash right now. And that right there, on paper, right? If you look at my history, my survival rate, my KD, anything, any of my stats, I should have lost that. So the fact that I won that means that there's something wrong on their side, not that I just popped off. I'll stop ranting. That's just crazy. That's genuinely like, I should be in my stash. I should. But I'm here, and I killed them. So I have to run to the complete other side of the... they should have just killed me. It genuinely would have been more convenient for them to kill me than for me having to waddle myself with a fractured right leg all the way to the other side of the map with all their loot now. Well, GG though. GG. They're gonna be fighting in Discord for the next 5 minutes. Why didn't you hold me? Why did you let him push? I thought you said you were holding that corner. Okay, I'll stop yapping. We'll go loot them. What have you guys brought for me then? If there's another one, I'm gonna lose my mind if there's another one. You have a DVL. Nice. We'll take the scope, and that's literally it. Maybe the ammo, if it's something good. He has AK mags. Maybe he shot an AK, but ran out of ammo, so dropped it. What do you have? BCP? That's depressing. Alright, you, number 2. You have an M4. Nice. Not bad. I will take that. But to be honest, I think I prefer the AUG over the M4. I should be able to put this M4 mag in the AUG, right? No, I can't. Okay, well that's just sad. In that case, I'm just gonna pack that mag. Level 22, a ULAC, glasses, which I can't wear, and he's an Unheard Edition player. Grenades, wires, bandage. Nice. Alright, and for the last person, actually no, there's one more that I killed earlier. You also have an AUG with a very nice scope. I will gladly sell that on the flea market, actually. In fact, I don't think you got to shoot much, so I'd gladly take your mags. That's half full, SOST. Interesting choice. Alright. And one last person. I've practically wiped the lobby, bro. That's what? 3 players there, plus this one, plus 1 earlier. I killed 5 people. That genuinely might be my best streets raid in terms of kills. I can't lie. Oh my god. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Nice, great. Space. Please have a huge bag. Is that bigger? I don't know. That is... Is it bigger? 25? 25, it's not bigger. That can go there, that can go there, that can go there. This? Oh, screw it. I'll just do that. Alright, I'll take that, and I'm out. Never mind, I'm not out, because I can't move. My bad. I have 0 water. Oh my god. Can it go any worse? Maybe I get some food here, if the game loves me? This video was initially meant to be just my generic loot run video where I test out another key, this one being the Tarbank safe key, and see if it's a viable method of making rubles as a solo in Tarkov. But the beauty of Tarkov is in the randomness of what can actually happen in a raid. In a raid where I go in just expecting to loot a safe, we end up wiping 5 people in that raid, giving me one of the best experiences I've ever had in Tarkov. There's one thing that I forgot to mention. It actually makes this Tarbank key quite a bit better, and it's something I found out whilst looting it in this extra raid. I wanted to make this video longer, then realized, wow, this is pretty boring. I'm just here looting a safe and doing nothing else, which is why this right here is our final raid. What I forgot to mention is that these cash registers are actually lootable. They have quite a lot of rubles in them. This got me about 80,000 rubles extra, which is pretty significant over a long-term basis if you're gonna be hitting this over and over again. So is this key worth it? I mean, 40k rubles getting you about 100,000 1,000 rubles each hit, 40 hits. I'd say that's pretty good.